Hello YouTube and welcome back to another game of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. This is going to be Snute versus Railgan. It's going to be on Frozen Temple and we're going to be jumping into our game very shortly. Now, as you might have noticed, this is the third game from Snute. It's probably going to be the last one as well. I don't want to stick on the same player too much, even if I have many replays from them. But what I'll do is if I have more, I will get back to them at a later point. So, let's jump into our game here. We've got ourselves a Frozen Temple, as I mentioned a few moments ago. Boom. Gameplay footage. And Snute versus Railgun. Now this is a Zerg versus Zerg, so I'm very interested to see how that plays out, because it's the first one that I casted on this map. So on the top left hand side here we've got Snute, who's from Team Liquid, and he is from Norway. Now Railgun, unfortunately I couldn't find too many details about him, or rather, sorry, I couldn't find his Twitter page, but I did find his stream, and he is playing for Team Romandy Gaming, and he is from Switzerland. It's Switzerland. Anyways, Frozen Temple, Zerg versus Zerg. It's going to be interesting to see what exactly is happening. And just to note, we've got ourselves two completely different playstyles already. As you can see here, Railgun starting off with his very quick spawning pool. And he is rushing like mad. It's not a 12, it's not a 10 pool or whatever, but it is very quick indeed. Because Snute is actually going for an expansion. Now that is a very safe expansion. Not safe, but rather standard is the word I was looking for. So 17 expand and then go for that spawning pool straight after that. Now in the meantime, we've got ourselves 8 Zerglings on the way here and then expanding. So that's pretty standard to see that. The reason he's expanding, of course, is because he's got a ton of minerals and he doesn't have enough larva to actually use it up on Zerglings. So he needs to expand and make those out of that. And now let's see. This Overlord is going to spot this out. Now the question is, was he looking? He did move over to that for just a few moments, and yeah, there we go. He's gonna know exactly what's coming towards him. So he has a few of those, a few seconds of knowledge there, and let's see what he's gonna do here. I don't think he's gonna cancel this off because he'll probably be able to hold it, but those Zerglings will be able to tear through that pretty quickly. He'll definitely need to bring out reinforcements here as soon as possible to fight these off. So there's that's the total of 8 right now. And more being streamed in here as well. Now it does appear that he has stopped at this point, so he's gonna see what he gets done with these 10. Will he be able to kill off the expansion? Yes, he is. Baneling Nest is here as well. He's only got himself Snute has only got himself about 6 Zerglings right now. And let's see, the full-on engagement here will probably go for Railgun's way because he has a few more Zerglings. And yes, it has indeed. So he's just about managed to win it, but then obviously with the reinforcing Zerglings, he did have to back on out. Now this one poor drone almost getting taken out there, but is managing to put that up. Now just a note, that trade-off was exactly equal, because look at it this way. He's lost himself 10... Okay, maybe not. So 7 Zerglings for Snute and 10 Zerglings for Railgun. But at the same time, Snute did as well lose a hatchery. So maybe Railgun came out a little bit on top there. Especially the fact that he does have himself his own hatchery in position. Now he did put up spine crawlers, and this is just in case Snute responds with a bit of aggression here. But I think he should be just about fine since he did destroy Snute's hatchery, and that means that Snute doesn't have the extra economy that he would have liked to have in this situation. Now 2 queens blocking the ramp, 2 spine crawlers blocking off the mineral line, so that should be just about fine to hold off here, and I think that that Snute is going to be just fine. Or sorry, not Snute, Railgun is going to be just fine. Now, Railgun is going to see that Snute has gotten himself the expansion up already, and that is actually, of course, quite okay, because he does have a far superior economy at this point. 27 workers to 21. Now this one queen being very ballsy, trying to chase down that Overlord. And to be honest, she will be just fine chasing it down. There's nothing really that Snute, or sorry, that Railgan can do. I keep forgetting that Snute is the red and Railgan is actually the blue in this case. But let's see, third gas is coming up. Now he's also going for the lair as well at the same time. Metabolic boost is also here. Snute has his for quite some time now. Let's see, doing a bit of scouting, sees exactly what's going on here. So that's just a bunch of workers busy working away. And he's going to manage to snipe off one. Yes, he does manage to pick off one of those workers. That was worth it for him. I suppose better that than just to lose those earnings for nothing. Now Snute going for his third base here. In fact, he's already gotten it up. And then Railgan, 2 base Mutalisk. That is going to be interesting. It's very difficult to sustain Mutalisk with 2 bases because you're pretty much sacrificing any other building capabilities because Mutalisks cost an absolute ton. So he's hoping to pull something out of the hat here because Snute obviously has got a few of these units outside of Railgun's base, and that kind of gives him the upper hand in terms of expansion. So Railgun is kind of stuck behind, not able to expand. But of course, if he gets those Mutalisks out, that could turn everything upside down for Snute. So Snute definitely going to have to be a little bit careful and either break this or to obviously counter off Mutalisks in some form of way. Now where exactly is that spire? It's going to be in the back of the main base somewhere. There it is. Very sneaky. And here we go. The roaches are here. And Snute does have a few spore crawlers. That was spine crawlers, but spore crawlers are in position here. He has roaches, he has banelings. He's gotten himself twice the size in army supply, and I think that Snute might be able to break him right here. This is looking really well for him right now, and I think that that is pretty much it. 44 to 23 army supply, and that is including all of those Mutalisks. So he has absolutely nothing except for those Mutalisks. So what has to happen right now is if Railgun manages to destroy a lot of these units with the Mutalisks, he might actually be okay. But if not, that will not go really well. But by the way, this spore crawler snuck up into the main base here and actually burrowed itself inside of his main base just to kill off a few of these Mutalisks. That was some really good play here from Snute, and very creative, I have to say, using his opponent's creep to build these spore crawlers over here, because obviously dragging them across the map would take absolutely forever. So really well played here by Snute. Good hold off early on, and of course basically using up his better economy to just rush his opponent at a perfect time there. So of course the Mutalisks weren't quite enough. They didn't get them up in time, and at that point Snute had just too many units to fight off. So I hope you've enjoyed this game. Don't forget to leave the video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and of course subscribe if you haven't done so already. I will see you guys in the next video. Good luck, take care, bye bye.